It's gonna be like, oh, your license is expired on OBS, even though it's a free program. Wait, you see?
Update.
You see?
Oh, fuck.
Something's bound to go wrong.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
To 307's Trying to React.
Woo! Wow. It's Monday.
It's Monday.
Absolutely Monday. I'm Matt. He's Chris. Ronnie's behind the camera, making the magic happen on the screen that you're watching right now. And we appreciate you guys for being here. And on the screen in front of us,
Halocene.
Been a while since we've seen Halocene. One of my favorites. One of my favorites on the channel, actually, just based on the cover aspect of it. I'm really big into doing like the reimagined versions of songs.
Oh yes.
And Halocene just
both of us.
They just right. Both of us. No Easter eggs. No Easter eggs at all. Yeah, and Halocene has a way of just they kill it, man. They do a really good job, and then they do these really detailed videos that go along with them.
Yeah,
the production style is great, man. I love it.
Oh, it is.
So,
yeah, they
are doing a version of Blinding Lights originally by The Weeknd.
The Weeknd, which is a Saturday, Sunday for most of you.
There you go. Yeah, me. That's me. And that is if you don't know that song, I mean,
if you don't know that song, you do know that song. You just don't know that you know that song.
There you go, perfectly described right there. Yeah, it's like one of the most popular songs ever. He played the Super Bowl last year or something like that.
Yeah, and it's been all over TikTok, Instagram. I
love it. I think it's a great song too. It's on my Spotify list. I like it. I listen to it when it comes on. So I'm excited to see what they are going to do with it. It's going to be super interesting.
Sorry, I'm like getting my legs all under me.
Yeah, get situated. Get yourself, get ready.
Grab yourself a beer. Grab yourself a drink.
Yeah, you guys.
A little snack. Let's get into it, guys.
Let's go for it. This is Blinding Lights by The Weeknd, but now it's by Halocene on this video for now.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. With that,
boom. Every time I hear that, I picture the Watermelon guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been trying to call. I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through a trough.
Ooh, I don't know what he did there on that drum, but it sounded interesting.
There's something I don't know what it is, man. I wish Wingrove was in the room with us. I wish Josh was here to help us break all this down.
Yeah.
But it's something about like the linear fills where like he's only on a single kick drum, but he's using the floor tom essentially to emulate the sound of a kick drum. He's using it in what do I want to say, like in conjunction with his kick drum to make him kind of sound like a double kick.
Yeah.
But he's really just doing a linear fill that's super sophisticated and badass sounding. Like I don't know.
It sound good.
It's so subtle, but it's so it sounds so complex. Like it's easy, but it's complex.
It sounds different. It grabs your attention.
It does, yeah, because
sure.
there's no snaps in it. It's all tom work and kick work, but it's like it's technical and you can hear it in there. Love it. Let's hear it.
Maybe I'm going through a trough.
Love that, dude.
You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch. Baby, I'm looking for an since it's cold and empty.
He might be playing a double pedal. I just saw like after I was watching him after he did that fill, and it looked like when they were doing the when he was chugging like that. I think he was using two pedals. It looked like both of his legs were moving.
Oh, okay.
I've been wrong before. Let's keep going. Sorry.
I have got to say, once again, her voice is just fantastic. But
I didn't recognize her at first. She's got blonde hair in this video.
Right,
I was like, is this a guy? Oh, no. It's
you should know better being in the rock scene. That changes every week.
Hair changes color. You're right.
Every week.
It does.
But what was it? Oh, yeah. The double stop times were fantastic. On point.
And that's another thing, like I was saying, I love their technicalities, like the way they reimagine these songs and are able to like put their own twist on it.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Let's go.
I'm looking for an since it's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone.
Yeah, he's got a double pedal. Love it though.
Hold on. Okay, hold on.
Don't.
At just a glance.
Are you gonna say it looks like Ronnie?
I was. At just a glance.
I've been thinking that since we talked about the Tom thing that he was doing. I was like,
God, dude, he looks kind of like Ronnie.
It's like punk,
what's up, Ronnie?
It's like tatted out, kind of like workout Ronnie.
Oh yeah, Ronnie's got tats.
Oh, does he?
Oh yeah, I'm not sure he's like.
Oh, that's what I mean. Yeah,
but,
like this dude's pretty ripped, but yeah, it does. At first glance, I've been thinking that the whole.
It was just a passing glance. I was like,
you're like, wait, hold up,
hold on, wait a minute.
Put a set of glasses on that man, and give him a little curly mustache, and I
good to go.
Like, Ronnie, what are you doing back there, man?
Yeah,
between the camera and the wall there.
Yeah, bro, you got something else going on?
Yeah, what the hell's happening? All right, let's keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, just
he does. He does.
Yeah.
I'm running out of time, 'cause I can see the sunlight up the sky. So I hit the road and overdrive, baby. Oh, Sin City's
Wow.
That was a great section.
Wow.
judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone, and I say, ooh,
Yeah.
Love it.
I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I say, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one to trust. I'm just looking for to let you know.
There it is.
I could never say it on the
I was just about to
Dang.
say before this section, I was like, her voice is good, but I haven't heard anything yet very
Like
Halocene.
up over the top.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like she's been kind of sitting in this lower groove for a little bit, but
And if you think
Here
about
it
it,
comes.
if you think about it too, even the way The Weeknd sings it, the guy, I don't know what his name is. He's just The Weeknd to me. I don't know his actual name.
the guy, the whole weekend.
The Weeknd, yeah. If you think about the way that he sings it, he does sing it in like a falsetto voice.
Yeah.
But in his falsetto voice, he doesn't move a lot.
He doesn't move a whole lot,
in that register.
It's not an overly complicated song to sing.
It's pretty
for sure.
straightforward.
So,
and there's something about simplicity, people. It's like one of the most popular songs of the last, however
and
many
labels
years.
know that, and that's why they produce shit music.
Fair enough. That's fair. Yeah, and I
mean,
guess,
it's catchy as hell.
That is from a label. I guess you're right. It is.
Yeah.
But they got me, man. They got me because I love the song. I think it's great. But honestly, I think stuff like this, I think if this version would have emerged in the same light, it'd be just as popular.
Dude,
Like, I guess in my eyes, there's something about appealing to the masses in there too, to be mixed in with the whole formula.
Yeah.
I don't know, you guys. I'm not.
I mean, there's a level of complexity to their version that like the original's great.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
But there's a level of complexity here that brings it to the next level and shows you what it really could have been.
This one kind of makes you think about it. Think about like what's happening with the technicality in the music. The original version is just kind of like an
It's
easy
just
listening.
a good vibe.
It's super easy to have in the car and listen to in the background, and
Mm-hmm.
and that's what the record labels love. They're like, we'll just make something that will be on every stereo everywhere, and no one will really know, but it's there.
Yeah,
it's there.
They're getting
And
paid.
then when it finally comes on in like an isolated setting and you hear it, you're like, oh, I know this song, but you don't really know it, but you know it.
Yeah,
Crazy,
you ever
man.
have those songs where you're like, I know that song, and they go, oh, when did you first hear it? You're like,
It's been years. I don't know.
Walmart?
Maybe?
An elevator?
Yeah.
Like,
You're like,
I don't know.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for to let you know. I could never say it on
Get 'em.
the phone. We'll never let you go this time.
Wow. Oh.
I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. Hey.
Nice. I love that the drummer's not jumping. He's
Yeah.
just like, no.
He's like, bro.
Love it. Ooh. Wow.
You got a sweat on, man. You got a sweat on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch.
Wow. Okay.
Hello, friends. Please go follow
Hi,
us on
friends.
TikTok at We Are Halocene for more shenanigans like this, and do the Blinding Lights Dance Challenge, but with our rock version. Also, if you want to see outtakes of us failing at this dance, consider joining Patreon. We smashed through 10,000 likes on the last video, so we definitely will be covering toxicity. Let's see if we can get to 10,000 on this one as well. Huge thanks to our patrons for making this video possible.
It's out there.
If you are interested
We're gonna
in
have to check
joining
that
the
out.
Scene Team, click over here. If you're new, click over here to subscribe and click the bell button to get notifications directly to your phone. We have all of our covers and originals on Spotify, iTunes, and Halocene.com. And we perform your song requests live on Twitch every week. Check the description below for times and our Discord link.
That's
See you
super
next
dope.
week.
It has been. This video came out a year ago, and they're still doing that.
That's pretty cool, man.
That's a grind.
That's commitment.
Dedication.
That's like every week you're like, okay, we got this request. We got to learn it.
Yeah.
We got to shoot it this week. Like it's coming up this weekend. We got to
super
learn it.
cool.
Got to learn it. That's amazing, man.
The thing on Twitch, like just
Since we've been watching Halocene, and I'm not trying to take away from her herself by any means. She's a fantastic singer. But since we've been watching her, I have always been noticing her band, right? Like I've been paying a lot of attention to the guitar player and the drummer. And the drummer in particular, just because I am a drummer, that's where I come from. And he's been impressing me more and more, but like this one, I feel like he fucking went for it in this one. Like this was
what's
not
crazy is this is older than the other ones we've seen.
Right, like I feel like he was more, and maybe that's part of the process, you know. Like I know that when I went in to record with a professional producer, I went in with my drum parts written the way that I had them. When I came out on the other end, they were much more diluted, much more diluted than when I went in, which makes sense.
For sure.
He basically told me he's like, well, it's not a solo, it's not a drum solo throughout the entire song.
You don't have to fill
not
every
bar has to be, not every fill has to be a 2-bar fill, you know, and you don't always have to do a fill at the end of every 4-bar section. You could just hit the snare and go into the next one. Like it doesn't have to be some big jazz solo every time. So you learn a lot. So I'm wondering if maybe through this process there's a little bit of illusion going on there as well. You know, that's just the things that happen. But I love the fact that like he just kind of went for it, man.
Yeah,
like that was
going ham.
And you mentioned he was breaking a sweat. Like he did not, like that shit's real. This was not an easy drum part. I was listening to it. There was multiple double kick parts. There's multiple linear fills going on. Like he fucking really got it, man. I'm very impressed.
Y'all should have seen, and if we had a Patreon set up before, you guys would have, which we're still looking at setting up. It'll probably launch in April, but we'll get there. But you guys should have seen Josh Wingrove in here recording for the project we're working with them.
I felt bad for my electronic drum set.
Oh, bro, he beating the hell out of it. And then he's sitting there, he turned around and goes, we need to run it again. He's got just drenched.
Oh, man, yeah,
like,
just dripping, man.
Like he looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger at the end of, God, what's that movie? It always bugs me in that movie because he's just shiny as hell and he got sweat everywhere. He's like, like I forget what he says, but like I hate that scene.
You can't do movies with me, man. I don't know any fucking movies. You guys are gonna tell us.
Oh God.
But yeah, dude, and that's honestly that's a mark of a good session. Like if you come out of that thing sweating like you just did a workout, you probably had some good takes.
Some good, and there was some good takes.
We got good takes. We'll just say that we got really good takes.
Yes.
So and stay tuned. No Easter eggs, but stay tuned because there might be something coming with that. If you want to see more of that, and you guys are down for some behind-the-scenes footage and things like that, leave us comments down below and let us know that you guys want us to get this Patreon rolling because that's kind of where all that's going to happen.
Yeah, and there's some footage that we're looking at also filming with our editor that may make it there as well.
Correct.
So we're still in the process of talking through
it's
all
in the
that,
wash,
so
and that's what we're
just washing and we're going to hang it up to dry.
Yeah, we're going to see what comes out, you know? So that was absolutely phenomenal.
5 out of 5.
I could talk all day about the performance of the drummer. I could talk all day about the guitar player and the pauses and that guitar tone. Absolutely phenomenal. Some of those like the breakdown parts where they're just doing like these like
it's just so crisp,
so clean, you guys.
Like a tater
tight as
chip.
hell. Music is great. Song is great. I love the cover versions of what they're doing.
Oh yeah,
it's got all the recipe for 5 out of 5 backwards hats.
5 out of 5 backwards hats.
Boom.
Go subscribe to their stuff.
So
check
good.
them out, guys. They got some excellent stuff. Any metalheads in the group, let us know down below what we should react to next. As far as metal goes, it's very hard to find groups nowadays who aren't signed to a label.
Correct, yes.
Which we're hoping to fix that with Patreon. With our Patreon, we're going to be subscribing to stuff from people who are signed to labels that YouTube, well, not necessarily YouTube, but the labels won't let us upload to YouTube. But guess where we can upload them?
Patreon.
So, Yeah, let us know down below. Even if they're signed, we'll add that to a list. We'll have a unsigned list and a signed list, and the signed list will end up on Patreon.
That'll be our Patreon watch later list. So that's how we're gonna have to do it.
So if you guys liked this video as much as we did, be sure to leave a thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button.
Insanely good.
We might break 20K by the time this comes out. Maybe
19,200
we're close.
as of today. So thank you guys so much. We're very close. So let's get there. Let's push over 20K. Come on,
let's get it. We will see you guys down in the comments. Hit us up on Instagram. Okay, guys? Like, I talk to a bunch of people on Instagram. That's typically where I mainly communicate with you guys.
Same.
And it's a one-on-one. Like, people are always surprised, right? They message me, hey, I'm not trying to bother you or anything. I was just hoping you'd react to this. And then usually I'll send a video reply. Hey, man, I'd love to, but I checked it out. They're signed by UMG or whatever. And it's like, I can't. But, like, I appreciate the request, And they're like,
I just had one of you guys just asked me, Greg, what's up, man? You asked me a few days ago about the how much does it cost to pad the walls in a studio. Man, it took me like a day to respond, but when I did actually get to him, I sent him like a 4 or 5 paragraph thing about there are multiple things that go into it. Start with your corners. Don't worry about getting crazy expensive foam right away. Use bookshelves and laundry baskets and blankets and shit. Like, just get started with what you have and work up from there.
So be sure to hit us up on
Instagram,
all those.
people. We're out there. We're talking to people. So
and then put a hashtag thanks Ronnie down in the comments. We'll see you guys next time. Bow.